Welcome to Madison Public Library in Madison, Ohio's Theater of the Mind, Shakespeare edition. Today, we begin with Act 4, Scene 2 of William Shakespeare's famous tragedy Macbeth. To hear more of Macbeth, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In this scene, we meet Macduff's family. Lady Macduff is Wendy C., Ross is Morgan B., and Macduff's son is Sarah V. Margaret B. is the messenger, and Debbie S. is the first murderer.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madame.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear?
Wisdom, to leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not. He wants the natural touch, for the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight her young ones in the nest against the owl. All is the fear and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom, where the flight so runs against all reason.
My dearest coz, I pray you, school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, wise, jealous, and best knows the fits o' the season. I dare not speak much further. But cruel are the times when we are traitors, and do not know ourselves when we are hold rumor. From what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but float upon a wild and violet sea, each way and move. I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at worst will cease, or else climb upward, to what they were before, my pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Fathered he is, and yet he's fatherless.
I'm so much a fool. Should I stay longer? It would be my disgrace to your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sarah, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean, and so do they.
Poor bird, thou must never fear the net nor lime, the pitfall nor the gin.
Why should I, mother? Poor birds, they are not set for. My father is not dead for all your saying.
Yes, he is dead. How wilt thou do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy him to sell again.
Thou speakest with all thy wit, and yet I faith, with wit enough for foe.
Was my father a traitor, mother?
Aye, that he is.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Every one that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must they all be hanged that swear and lie?
Every one.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest man.
Then the liars and swearers are fools, for there are liars and swearers enow to beat the honest men and hang up them.
Now God help thee, poor monkey, but how wilt thou do for a father?
If he were dead, you'd weep for him. If you would not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how thou talkest.
Bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known, though in your state of honor I am perfect. I doubt some danger does approach you near by. If you will take a homely man's advice, be not found here. Hence with your little ones, to fright you thus, methinks I am too savage. To do worse to you were fell cruelty, which is too nigh your person. Heaven preserve you, I dare abide no longer.
Whither shall I fly? I have done no harm, but I remember now I am in this earthly world, where to do harm is often laudable, to do good sometime accounted dangerous folly. When then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense to say I have done no harm? What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayest find him.
He's a traitor.
Thou liest, thou shag-haired villain.
What, you egg? Young fry of treachery.
He has killed me, mother. Run away, I pray you.
Murder!
And this was Act 4, Scene 2 of Macbeth. Thank you to Wendy, Morgan, Sarah, Margaret, and Debbie. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for the next scene of Macbeth. Also, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest.